Hello, everybody. Good to see you again today on day number 27 of reversing desertification here on planet Earth. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you taking the time and the space to be here and do this. So, let's get started. So, basically, same as before. Please use either your hands or your whole body, and please allow the energy to run with ease. The process is called elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys, poverts, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys, poverts, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all nine shorts, boys, poverts, and beyonds. So let this body take over. I'm realizing my microphone is really far away, so let me move that. Sorry about that. So let this body take over. Please just take a moment and be present with the earth. And Gary Douglas and Dr. Dane here speak about the earth very often, about this whole thing of saving the earth that we have as a point of view. And how does the earth actually see that? But also, when we focus on the problems, we also then have to create the problems to solve. So what if you were just aware of what is going on? It's not about ignoring everything that is going on, but just being aware of it, but without having to focus on it. But really looking at, okay, what else is possible? So what possibilities are available to us that we haven't even fathomed? And what would it take to create this beautiful planet as a sustainable living situation? And what really has to change? And Gary and Dean often talk about that more people have to be willing to become conscious, basically wake up and be available and aware. Get out of the idea that we already know the outcome of everything. Be willing to just be present with what is. And asking for change. Have you been asking? Have you actually been asking? Or have you been hoping? That's a different energy. The universe has your back. What if you started asking for what it is that you're looking for? Instead of hoping that somebody else will change something while running around feeling hopeless. So what if we are the change agents? What if us running this process is one step in the direction of the change? So please run elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poovats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poovats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poovats, and beyonds. How many presumptive realities do you have about living on planet Earth and what it means? Everything that is times a gazillion. Will you just turn on creative, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poovats, and beyonds. And presumptive realities is where you already have decided you know what the outcome will be. So you're not even in question anymore. You have already concluded what this will look like. So how much have you already concluded about what the earth looks like? And please remember, your point of view creates the reality. So if you have the point of view that we're doomed, guess what? And again, it's not about pretending something that is not occurring, but it's also about not coming to conclusion about what is going on. Keep seeing the possibilities, keep seeing your potency. So elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poovats, and beyonds. And yes, Albina is saying that she's had a headache, and then she had this idea to give some energy to the earth, and that was assisting her body. So how often are you also aware of what is going on with the earth, and are you willing to contribute an energy to the earth when that is going on? You can just try it. And it's not about giving something bad to the earth. Like if you have a pain going on, it's not about giving that pain to the earth. It's about being aware, what is that pain actually asking for? Is it yours, or is it your perception of someone or something else going on? And if that's the case, then why not actually look at, oh, is something asking for my contribution? Is the earth asking for my contribution? And I am receiving that request through a headache, through some kind of twitching going on in my body. Our bodies are very perceptive. And when we have a pain, we often think it's our pain, it's mine, it must be mine, I can feel it, but is that true? Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poovats, and beyonds. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poovats, and beyonds. So truly expand out And allow your body to give you information about everything that is going on. Please don't ever assume any pain is your body's pain. It could really be the awareness of someone else, something else going on around you. Your body gives you information. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, puvats, and beyonds. A lot of times when there's pain, we see it as there's something wrong. But maybe we could start looking at this also from a different way. So, what if it wasn't always wrong when there's something up in our bodies? What if we could also acknowledge there is something going on and maybe it's asking for some kind of change or for some receiving or a contribution? So, if you are willing to be in the question in that moment, what else is truly possible? Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And I also wanted to let you guys know that in the Earth Wizard group on Facebook, there will be lots of activities going on with Earth spirits this next month. So please stay tuned. It'll be a fun month. And I will keep streaming to the Earth Wizards group as well. And we will coordinate so it's not overlapping. But the desertification process will keep running for another month and hopefully beyond. For all of you that would like to keep contributing and being there with it and me, then we can do that. So, yeah, it will always be on Wednesdays, I think. And yes, I can see your comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of them. I'm just looking at the group real quick. See, we can do all this and still run a body process. It is not hard. It's not serious business. So it is literally called Hello Nature Spirits. That is what's happening next month. I am so excited for that. What else is truly possible? So please open your floodgates to receiving as well as gifting this process. Let's step it up. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please receive more, receive more, receive more as you're gifting. Please receive, receive, receive. Please receive. Elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Please don't forget to have fun here on this beautiful planet. The earth enjoys our laughter. elimination and eradication of the microbiotic desertification of dermis, and the actualization of the microbiotic generative dermis for body and earth. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povats, and beyonds. And please keep running this process. Please keep running it. Even though the broadcast is ending, please keep running it. And tomorrow, I think, let me just double check. So tomorrow we're doing it at the same time. Yay! We're gonna keep it going for a few days at the same time. So please join me again, but please also keep running this process. And thank you so much for being here again. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.